Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Erin, the Reformed Health Coach. This is a follow along workout with me video. All you need for this workout is your body weight and a set of bands. For the very last exercise, you can use an exercise ball, but even if you don't have an exercise ball, you can do the same thing just in a chair. I will do one set of each exercise, but if you feel strong, if you've been working out, if this is not your first workout in a while, you can go ahead and do multiple sets of each exercise.
You want to listen to your body at all times. Don't do it just because I said to do it. Make sure that it feels good when you do it. You should feel better and stronger at the end of the workout. And although your muscles should be challenged, you should breathe a little bit hard, you should never have any actual pain.
Okay, we're going to start this workout getting warmed up with some body weight squats. So, when we do a squat, it's just like we're sitting down in a chair. You can actually put a chair behind you if you need to, a chair or a bench, and actually just sit down in the chair. We're going to do a body weight squat. So you're just going to imagine that you're sitting down in that chair. So you're just going to stick your butt back, bend your knees down, and press back up through your feet. Your hands can kind of be out here in front of you to help counterbalance you. Okay, from the front, you're just going to have your legs at just kind of your feet at hip distance or a little bit wider than hip distance, whatever feels most natural to you, just like if you were going to actually sit down in a chair. So we're going to do a set of 10. Two more. That's 10. We're only going to do one set of exercise in this video. But if you feel strong enough, if you feel like you weren't sore the first time you did it, go ahead and do 2 sets and then move up to 3 sets. So, for example, when we do 10 squats, you would do your 10 squats, you would take a break for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then do another 10 squats. So we're going to do a slide squat. So first of all, our legs are going to be wider than they were for the regular body weight squat. Also, instead of our butt going straight back, it's going to kind of go out to this side. We're going to focus on one leg at a time. So my butt is still going to go back. It's just going to go back, and I'm moving my weight towards one side. Okay? So one looks like this. One is going to be going to each side. So back and over, up, back and over, up. That's one. As you go, you might need to adjust how wide your feet go. That's fine. Just find what feels comfortable for you. So we're going to do 5 each side. Two more each side. If that felt good, you can go ahead and do another set. Okay, for the next one, we're going to need a band. So you can either use a type of band that has handles at the end of it. You could really use any band. All you need to do is you need to be able to stand on it, and you need to be able to grip it. We're not actually going to use the handles in this case. I don't even have my handles attached because we're going to be bent over and we're going to need more tension. So we're going to just be grabbing it by the band anyway. So this is a Romanian deadlift. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your feet just kind of hip distance apart, standing on the band. We're going to start off in a kind of like, imagine like a skier's tuck, okay? So it's kind of like midway, like we're going to be squatting down, okay? So our back is totally straight. So from hip to shoulder, my back is nice and straight. My abs are tight here. I can feel my legs working, both the front and the back of my legs. I'm going to grab the band where there's kind of some tension on it already. And from right here, I'm just going to stand straight up. Then I'm going to send my butt back. Again, into that skier's tuck, stand. Imagine your pants are around your ankles. You're just going to grab your pants and stand straight up with them. We're going to do 10 here. The big part of the motion here, though, is sending that butt back, keeping the back nice and flat. So, starting from the bottom, pull those pants up. 1, 2 more. And put the pants back on the floor. Great job. The next movement, we're actually going to have the same setup. You can use the same band. We're going to start exactly the same way. Their legs are going to be working just because they're going to hold this in this position, but it's actually going to be a back movement. So what we're going to do is you're going to grab on to just the band itself, not the handles, because you're not going to have enough resistance. From this position, okay, your knees are going to be bent, your abs are tight, and your back is nice and flat again. And you're going to just squeeze your shoulder blades together. So think about pulling your hands towards your butt, like this. This is called a row. There are lots of different ways to do a row, and this is the one we're going to do right now. So we're going to do a set of 10. Abs are tight the whole time, and we're always thinking about squeezing the shoulder blades together. Here we go. Two more. Great. If it felt good, do another set. If it felt good, take a break and then do another set. Next up, we're going to do a shoulder press. So we're going to focus just on one side at a time. So to set up, you're just going to stand on the band with both feet. You're going to grab the handle here, hold it up to your side. So your fist is going to be right about by your shoulder. And then you're just going to reach your arm straight up in the air and come back down. So you really need to be nice and strong through your body, okay? Soft bend in your knees, your abs are tight, your butt is tight. And you're trying to get your arm right next to your ear and try to keep your body as still as you can. Okay? So imagine you're pushing something up onto a top shelf. So we're going to do 10 each side. 1. If it starts to feel too hard, you can just let off a little bit of tension and use a little bit less resistance and keep going. Great, and then switch sides. We're just going to switch our setup. Stand on the band. Try to start with a good resistance. Abs tight, soft bend in the knees. Press straight up like you're pushing something up onto a high shelf. Two more. Well done.
And our last movement is going to be on the ball. You're going to sit on the ball. So just being on the ball is going to be a little bit of core work every time you move. There's a little bit of instability happening here. So your ab muscles, your whole core has to work. But we're going to add an extra little challenge. We're going to march on the ball. So what we're going to do first is you're going to lift up the heel of one foot, kind of put your weight, put some pressure into this left foot, brace your core, and then lift this foot all the way up and put it down. You're going to switch sides. Lift up the heel of the left foot, put all your weight into the right foot, brace your core, lift that up. As you start to get the feel of that, then you can just start to march. You can have your arms out to the side for balance. You can have them close to your body, makes it a little bit more challenging. You want to make sure there's nothing around you, that if you do fall, that you're not going to hit your head on anything, that you're going to be safe. But you're just going to march for 20 to 30 seconds and then rest. So as you move, there's a lot of little side to side, forward and back movement that's going to happen, and your core, your abdominal muscles in particular, are having to stabilize your body as you do this. We'll go about 10 more seconds. 2, 1. Great job.
you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please comment below. Tell me what was your favorite exercise, or if you have any questions, please let me know so I can help you. Remember, reform your lifestyle, reform your health.